Welcome to Fierce, Fit, Feminine, and Other F Words, a place for women in business to learn more about health, beauty, body language, and communication. I'm Christine Brunelli, chiropractor and former beauty salon owner turned certified image consultant, helping you glow from the inside out. And today I want to talk about you glowing in the body that you live in and the size that you live in, and specifically your weight and your size. And should you be considering Ozempic and these weight loss drugs that are out there or not? I'm not here to make the decision. I'm just going to lay the cards on the table. I've wanted to talk about this for a while. I wanted to watch and see how things unfold because this was new in the weight loss industry not too long ago. And now we have some time to see the effects and how things are working out. So I think it's time that we can have a conversation about it. Are you ready? Let's get started. You are a smart woman, but I have to say this because some of us are so hungry for change, we'll do anything and we'll try anything. So I need to remind you that this podcast, and no one's podcast, but mine specifically, is not legal, authority, medical advice that you should take and run with. Take all of the information that you're learning about your health and make an informed decision in conjunction with your licensed healthcare professional, your licensed healthcare provider. This podcast is my opinion, and it's not to substitute your medical care. Okay, with that aside, let's talk about something. Let's talk about your weight. I'm going to keep this really short and sweet and compassionate, but also keep it real. How are you feeling about your weight and your body? I'm guessing you saw the title of this episode and you're probably having some problems with it. You're probably thinking, well, should I try this Ozempic stuff? Or what is this Semaglutide? What is all the rate? Wow, she looks so good. What'd she do? Oh, she took Ozempic. There's more than Ozempic. I'm just saying that because it's on the tip of my tongue. But if that's you, I want to start by just hitting pause and getting real with yourself, because I have to do this too. Is my body feeling bloated or heavier than it feels than what I want it to feel like because I'm not doing all of the things I should be doing? And if I'm being honest with myself, most of the time, it's because I'm not doing all the things I should be doing. If I were really doing like the exercise the way I should be for my body type and my age and my needs, and if I were really eating food the way my body wants food and really drinking water the way my body wants water, I probably wouldn't be so frustrated. Okay? So I want you to have a come to Jesus moment and say, okay, am I really just looking for the fast, easy way out? Because weight is usually, I'm going to say 9 times out of 10, maybe more, 9.5 times out of 10, a symptom of a root problem. I'm a chiropractor. A chiropractor doesn't treat your symptoms. I have it in me to find the root cause of what your pain is. Why are you having pain? I'm not going to give you ibuprofen. I'm going to find the source of pain and address that. Weight is no different. Our weight changes as a symptom. It's a symptom, a sign and a symptom of something else going on. Now, it could be a thyroid disorder. And then it's a sign. Your weight changes. It could go up or down based on your thyroid. That's a sign. It also can be a symptom of just not taking good care of yourself. So I want you to really have a real honest conversation before you consider anything else. Are you really doing what you should be doing to feel good in your body? I mean, are you really? That's a really hard question to be honest about. Now, maybe you're really good at being honest and going, yeah, I am not doing what I want to do and I don't want to do those things. I want the quick answer. I want the easy answer, the easy way out. I just want to look good. I'm tired of not loving how I look. Well, that, my friend, is if you want to go the natural route, if that's you and you say, I really want to look good, but I want to take these drugs, but I would rather go natural, I just don't like myself and I'm tired of not liking myself. That's a long process of healing and self-love and grace and compassion combined with work, right? Combined with the work of eating healthier, moving your body in a form of exercise that challenges you. But let's lay that aside and move to Ozempic and these other drugs. I know that you probably are aware of what people look like when they take them. It's amazing. I mean, I'm seeing people sell their jeans like on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist. All these clothes are going for sale. It must feel so good, right? Getting rid of all these things that I used to wear, whatever size it was, because they're trying to be smaller. So they take these drugs, they're losing weight, and they're getting rid of these clothes because they're in their new, thinner, skinny jeans or whatever it is that they're buying, they're in a smaller size. Well, let's talk about this drug and what's happening for these women. And good on them. They made a choice for them. I'm not making any judgment on their decision to take weight loss drugs. But I'm going to choose Ozempic and similar drugs to talk about in this episode because they all do the same thing. And this is what they do. The active ingredient is semaglutide. And what it does is it induces you feeling full or satiated. It gives you a feeling of, I don't need any more food. That's the basis of what these drugs do. And so when you're feeling full, you eat less. And when you eat less, tend to lose some weight, right? Over a period of time, you'll lose some weight and you won't crave things the same way because you're not hungry. You're shutting down the body's natural hunger feeling. That's how these things are working. And it works pretty fast. I mean, we're seeing people in a couple months lose 20 and 30 pounds and they look great. The only side effect where it's a thing, like they call it Ozempic face. The side effect that's visual, that's not a positive, is they lose weight so fast, their face gets kind of sallow and sunken in and ages you a little bit. And the trade-off is you're smaller and thinner. And you just look a little older. You don't look older in your body, you look older in your face. It is a thing, and I don't want to get into that, but that's what this drug is doing and these similar drugs are doing. But have you thought about what the side effects are? Have you really considered what the side effects of these drugs? The number one thing, I'll tell you right off the top, once you stop taking it, weight rebounds. So you take it for the long haul. If you want to be the size, let's say it helps you lose 30 pounds and you want to stay there, you're on that drug forever. Forever. I mean, do you want to be on a drug forever? That's something you have to think about. The other thing is it has problems like nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain, and constipation. It's causing all kinds of gastrointestinal problems. If you already suffer with colitis or any bowel issues or gastric issues, you might want to consider the side effects of these drugs because it could make them worse. That's something to think about. Is it worth the risk for you to possibly have these side effects? I've listened to a lot of interviews. I've read a lot of articles, and almost everyone had 1 month of side effects of some type. So you have 1 month of something going on before your body adjusts to having this semaglutide in your body. I mean, the trade-off is you're 20 or 30 pounds thinner or more. But again, do you want to be on it the rest of your life? Something to think about. The other thing to think about is I only gave you the easy side effects. This drug has been out for a while, just not for weight loss. The deeper, scarier side effects are possible thyroid cancer, pancreatitis, pancreatic cancer, hypoglycemia, and acute injuries to your kidneys, gallbladder events, gastric intestinal disturbances, and cardiovascular events. This, if it was on TV, they would be saying it like blah, 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 really fast, right? All these side effects. That's what it would be. And we go, yeah, but I'm still thin. Yeah, but I still can look good. I can still like what I see in the mirror. And again, no judgment if this is the way you want to go. But have you really done the work to be healthy without it? Have you tried? And an honest try, not a 1-week try, not a 30-day try, an honest 90 days to 6 months try. Have you given it a real try to go all natural and get more fit? Have you really tried it? Because there are no negative side effects, none, to eating healthier and moving your body and exercising, except better health. There you go. So if you want rapid weight loss, you're not going to get rapid weight loss the natural way, the way these drugs are providing it. You're just not. I mean, if you need to drop weight fast, you need to do something, you need a little outside support. I mean, you could do a keto diet with intermittent fasting and you can drop, 10 pounds. That can happen easy. But you're not, if you do that for the long term, it's really hard. It's not necessarily sustainable, but you can do it. If you need to drop weight super fast for another reason, and it's almost always because you're going to a wedding, a reunion, it's your wedding, or you're going on a vacation, and that's usually the carrot in front of us, right? If you're doing it for another reason besides that, and you're thinking long-term health, is it really the healthiest choice to be on a prescription drug for your weight to suppress your appetite versus feed your appetite with the food it wants? It really does want the healthier versions, and move your body and exercise the way we are created to be moving. We're not created to be sedentary. If you are looking for long-term health and long-term feeling good about your body, then you might want to think, well, the food and exercise are really what I need to do. I mean, it's a hard decision for someone who has battled this for years. But really, my girl, have you battled it because you don't have the sticking power to eat healthy and exercise your body? Because you can change that story. You don't have to be the person that gives up on herself and falls off the rails, so to speak, and, starts eating bad, or I don't want to call it bad food, but less healthy food, and stops exercising. You can die to that old version of you and rebirth a new version of you who is committed to living a healthier, natural life and being naturally fit, naturally leaner. It might take more time. It definitely will take more time. If that's not you and you're going, this is like natural childbirth versus give me the epidural, right? I don't care if I can do this without drugs. It's the same conversation. I want the drugs. I don't want to feel the pain. Give me all the drugs. I don't want to feel this. Versus someone like me who had my babies at home with no drugs, zero. I mean, I didn't eat sugar or have caffeine during my pregnancies. I was one of those extremists, right? No alcohol, no nothing. And I gave birth naturally because I knew my body could do it. And you really, when you tap into that feminine power that you have and you make up your mind, I can lift a Buick if I need to. You can also exercise and eat healthy if you really needed to. But there are some people, and I've talked to them and I love them dearly. They're like, yeah, no, that's not for me. My favorite thing about childbirth is not feeling it. And they're like, give me all the drugs. And those drugs they come with a side effect. They all come with side effects, right? So this is the same conversation with your weight. You can choose to do it a natural way, or you can choose Ozempic or semaglutide drugs and know that as soon as you go off of them, your weight rebounds. So if you want to use it for a short-term goal, vacation, wedding, whatever, I mean, it's doable. You can do it. No judgment if you choose to. Just know that you're on it for life if you want to maintain. So what will it be for you? I mean, really, if you're getting really honest with yourself, what is it for you? Do you want to feel childbirth or not feel childbirth? Do you want to put the work in and dial into your body and take responsibility? And I mean, I get it. When I look, I'm no different than you, by the way. I just have a health mindset. I have a find the root problem and fix that mindset. But if I had a personal trainer and a chef in my house, like a lot of celebrities do, the trainer comes 3 days a week to your home and somebody makes me food and it's ready when I'm hungry, then I'm not going to binge on empty nutrient foods like, I'm just going to pick, like when we're hungry, we'll eat anything. It'll be chips or, chips and salsa or something salty or something sweet, whatever your body craves and goes for. If I had a chef in the house that always had healthy food ready, of course it would be easier. Of course. I don't have that option. You probably don't have that option. So you have to choose. Do you want to take responsibility and say, this is it? I'm going to do this for myself because I am tired of being tired. I'm tired of wearing stretch pants. I want to look good in my clothes and feel good in my body. And my final note, I want to be healthier. And my girl, are you healthier with drugs in your body or without? Just because it's prescription doesn't mean it's not drugs. Don't call it medication. It's not medicating anything except your desire to exercise and eat healthier. Okay? It's taking that away. It's making you feel full. It's changing your body chemistry. Taking these changes the hormones in your body so that your stomach doesn't growl, so that you don't get that ravenous hunger feeling anymore. Your choice, no judgment on what you choose, but you really do have to sit with what you want in the long run. And in the long run, our bodies are healthier without drugs. Our bodies are healthier without overindulgence of salt and sugar, right? Our bodies are healthier when we move them and we're not sedentary. It's something to really think about as you consider how you're going to move through the holidays and what you're going to do with your health, fitness, and body in 2024, because I know you're going to move forward in January and there's going to be all of the resolutions and all of the intentions, and I want you to make the best informed decision for yourself. And if you say, Christine, I know myself, I never follow through, it's possible to change that. That's a story you've told yourself. You can build new neural pathways and change that person. You can follow through. Your system that you had wasn't set up for your success. Okay, so that can change if that's what you want. But you have to really think about what you want. If you want a quick win, if you have a short-term goal, maybe this drug is for you. If you're in it for the long haul, if you want to not be on medication for the rest of your life to keep you a certain size, then maybe we need to look at the root cause. Maybe you don't eat after 8 p.m. Maybe you stop eating fried foods or you cut sugar way back. This isn't just about the aesthetic, although for you, I know it probably is. Most women don't want, I'm going to pick on something here. I'm going to say something that might ruffle feathers. Women say they want to be healthy out loud, but what they really want is to look hot. They want to look great. They want to feel sexy in their body. They want to feel fit. And it's related to size. Now, if you have a very strong confidence mindset and you're a bigger, curvy gal, then you've mastered what people smaller than you are still struggling with. Good on you. You've mastered that mindset. It is hard to get there if you have a lot of self-criticism. That was me. That's why I struggled with disordered eating, body dysmorphia, and the whole thing. And that's partially why I'm so passionate about this subject. And getting that mindset, sometimes you have it because you had supportive parents or caregivers when you were young who didn't see size, who didn't criticize size. All of us are self-conscious about our size because we're either feeling it, you can feel it, and you don't like it, or someone made you aware. And that usually is what it is. The only time I ever see people really make lifestyle changes with food and exercise is when they have a health scare, a heart health scare, a diabetes diagnosis, or a cancer health scare, or some kind of health scare that throws them into a tizzy and goes, oh my gosh, no more playtime for me. I've got to get serious. Time to take care of my health. Why get to that point? Why let yourself get there? You can do it now. You can be proactive and start now. Simple things. Don't take on the whole world. Don't say, if I don't lose 10 pounds in the first 2 weeks, it's failure. No, baby steps, my girl, baby steps. If you're going to go the natural route, start small. Find one little habit that you can do, master that habit for the next month. If it's, I'm going to cut sugar out of my diet or excess sugar out of my diet, or I'm going to drop back from, instead of 2 glasses of wine when I'm out with my friends, 1 glass of wine, or I'm going to start going to the gym, or I'm going to start working out for free with YouTube. I'm going to do that 3 days a week. And I do want to add a little snippet in here about what I mean by sedentary. Yes, you get up out of your chair and you walk to your kitchen, you walk to your car, you walk to the grocery store, you walk to the mall, you walk up and down steps in your house. But if you sit the majority of the day without any other movement, you're sedentary. That's what I mean by sedentary. You have to walk to live, right? We have to get from one room to another in our home, or from our room to our house to our car. But if you're not pushing your muscles and your heart and your lungs, you are deconditioned. And you need to think about adding exercise of some sort into your plan. Even if you get on Ozempic, you should be exercising. You should be going for a walk, because Ozempic is not making your heart healthy. Actually, it has a side effect bad for your heart. So that should be in your plan. You should be doing all of this health stuff naturally, even if you take Ozempic. It's not a get out of jail free card. It's not a I can eat whatever I want and not have to exercise the rest of my life card. It's not that. It will help you lose weight, but it's not going to help you be healthy. There's a difference. Weight and health have one correlation. This is it, your waist circumference. They have found that not the number on the scale, but the number on the measuring tape around your waist dictates what you're on a trajectory for your health. Okay, it's not the number on the scale, it's the measurement around your waist. And that is health. That also happens to correlate with the size of your jeans or the size of your dress. But I want you to be thinking when you do this, it is so that I feel good in my body. I want to feel good in my body, but I really want to be healthy. I really want to take care of my body so that I can go the distance in my business. I can be the better parent. I can be the better partner. I don't have aches and pains because I put too much weight and pressure and stress on my knees and my hips and my back. Those things are great goals to have. Choosing a drug to do it long term is a very personal choice, but the drug is not going to help your cardiovascular health, help your strength, help your bone density. All of those lifestyle choices still need to be there if you want to be healthy in the long term. Okay, I know that I didn't give you an answer. Should you or shouldn't you take Ozempic or one of the Semaglutide drugs? But I hope I gave you something to think about, something to consider. And if you're over 40 and you're going, I won't take Ozempic. I think about it, but I'm not going to do it. If I'm really being truthful, I'm not going to do it, but I need a kick in the butt. Stay with me, my girl, because in January, I have so much in store for you. You will be able to work with other women, your age group, who will say out loud, yeah, I want to look hot. I want to look good. I'm over 40 and I am not ready to just give up and wave the white flag. I want to look good, but I want to be healthy at the same time. If you are that person, subscribe to this podcast. Find me on Instagram at Christine Brunelli. I have something in the pipeline for you that is going to deliver health and healthy results and looking and feeling fabulous, and be able to roll that into how you show up for your business on camera, on stage, and online. That's it for this episode. Until next time, have a fierce, fit, feminine, and fabulous day.